welcome everyone. I am Jenny. It's my pleasure to be with you today. We are doing the topic that are going serious attention with the OTT and IPTV space. On-premise DRM is a strategic fit to Indian market. And what sounds like a tech choice, but in fact, a much deeper conversation about the security and content future. If you are in the business of broadcasting and digital content or OTT, today's is the session for you and you don't want to miss. So we will uncover the core reason why India continue to say yes to on-premise DRM even as the global trends move firmly toward the cloud. So let me introduce first. Today, expert is Mr. Arjun Raval, CTO of the Thu Do Multimedia, India.
Hello
Say hi.
everyone.
Yeah. So, Mr. Arjun, why many global markets are embracing cloud-based DRM, India seems to lean heavily toward the on-premise deployment, and why is that?
First of all, thank you for the questions. Well, it's an insightful observation as it covers multiple layers of technological, regulatory, and cultural considerations. Yes, it's true that global market, particularly in North America and parts of Europe, have increasingly shifted towards the cloud-based DRM solutions, whereas India still preference for on-premises DRM solutions deployment due to some unique set of factors, or you can say due to some significant reasons. I think first significant reason is the data sovereignty and compliance concern. Nowadays, India has been tightening its focus on data sovereignty, and to implement it, India takes initiative like Digital Personal Data Protection Act and sector-specific regulations, especially in the broadcasting and telecom sectors. Data security is the major concern for the most of the organization of India while storing and processing sensitive data outside the national boundaries. To overcome such concern and fulfill data security compliance, on-premises DRM is the best choice as it covers greater control over data storage and the movement. Additionally, it helping companies stay compliant and avoid potential regulatory complications. The second significant reason is content security perceptions. See, we are belonging the digital TV and pay TV industry, where content security is the most important thing and piracy is the major concern. In digital TV industry, there is a strong perception among traditional broadcaster, government agencies, and even OTT platform, especially in the industry where piracy is the major concern. The third reason is, I think, the legacy infrastructure and technical familiarity. In India, many Indian media house and entertainment companies have invested huge money on their on-premises system workflows. Their technical teams, including technical support, operational, and IT teams, are well trained on managing in-house or you can say on-premises system. If they shift to the cloud-based solution, it causes not only retraining whole technical team, but it can cause complete workflow of workflows. So keeping in mind the cost, time, and complexity of this transition from on-premises to cloud-based, make them to go with the on-premises a safe solution only. The fourth significant reason is I think the cost predictability and control. See, as we know, cloud-based DRM solutions are often based on subscription, based on license request, or based on bandwidth usage. Although they offering scalability, the recurring cost can be unpredictable, especially during the high traffic events. Whereas if you go with the on-premises DRM deployment, the operator have to pay upfront, so they can be more predictable in the long run. Therefore, often in India firm, the CFOs and procurement team go prefer on-premises solutions. And fifth important reason is I think internet reliability in certain region. Despite India's impressive stride in internet infrastructure, there are still many cities and regions where the reliable and high-speed internet is not available, or you cannot give any guarantee about the stability of the internet. So in such scenario, on-premises system provide a safety net by minimizing dependency on cloud-based availability and internet latency, especially during the live broadcast or critical content delivery. The sixth important reason is, I think, the slow adoption of the cloud-based solution in the regulated sector. See, in India, media company, telecoms, and government agencies are traditionally slower in adopting the cloud services due to stringent approval process and risk aversions. Many prefer to wait until the cloud model are extensively vetted, certified, and deemed mature enough for the high stake deployment. So, in conclusion, and these are, I think, key reason why the India is still prefer on-premises DRM solution compared to cloud-based DRM solution. In conclusion, I can say that India's preference for on-premises DRM isn't due to a lack of awareness or cloud benefits, but it's a strategic, right managed approach influenced by data protection norms, cost consideration, infrastructure reliability, and industry maturity. I think in coming years we could see hybrid model of the DRM where the DRM is on-premises DRM deployed for the high value content and cloud-based DRM could be deployed for the scalability and global reach. Thank you.
You for your excellent answer. At the Sigma DM, we can commit the delivering value that go beyond expectations. So why should choose the Sigma DM on premise? 100% compliance with the Indian regulation. Second, advanced security with on-premise deployment. Third, intuitive and easy to master operations. Fourth, flexibility, scalable architecture. And last one is a trust by operator. Sigma DM, not just a technology platform, it's a trust partner for your long-term growth and success. Don't let DRM be the weak link in your development strategy. Make Sigma DRM on-premise your sustainable competitive edge today. And bottom line, India's on-premise DRM strategy isn't about the hesitation, it's the mark of the maturity. It's a thoughtful the balance between control, compliance, and cost and red lines. So big thanks to Arjun for sharing such practical and valuable insight. That perspective truly adds a lot of the clarity for the organization evaluating in the right DRM strategy for their uniqueness. And I'm sure that many of you have already taken away some of the clear point. And if you have the question, want to deep deeper, or the have any question from the DRM and Sigma DRM premise, please join the Discord with us and see you in the session of the coming next. Thank you and see you again in next session with CTO and CEO of Thu Do Multimedia India.